Hey guys, it's Zinsoka back with the continuation of the very hard Cathedral run. Last time we left off with beating the wind boss and the first stage, and now this time we are starting out with the light boss. So we actually had a pretty good run, but my phone ended up not having enough storage, and I guess it was my fault for not paying attention to that. And so it didn't save the last half, so I ended up just starting all over again so you guys see the full fight. But basically for the fight you're gonna need 2 breakers like we have here, as well as a break buffer and 3 chargers, or 2 chargers and charge buffer. In this case I brought Raios along as a breaker, where he is a 3-star level 70 dark unit, and he's gonna do the same thing Dakra did. And then I have my OK Alice, who is my best breaker. If you have an all-enveloping darkness Kirito, he is a much better choice for this fight, because not only is he a dark unit and won't get debuffed, but his break actually debuffs the boss's attack. And yeah, so we will go ahead and open up with a heal. And I don't remember if I mentioned it, but the boss always opens up with a AoE debuff minus 20% physical resistance, which lasts for the entire fight, as well as a small AoE. So we're gonna go ahead and just chain charge. And if you actually have 2 level 85 chargers as well as a level 100 charge buffer, I believe if you were to chain properly, you would actually have, I believe, either 100% or really close to 100% incarnate. But I don't, and so boohoo, I gotta work with what I got. As you saw there, I actually stayed with Eydis, which is very important, because the boss does a AoE, highest HP, single target, and then he charges 170%. And by doing that, what I do is I pull in one of my breakers, go ahead and buff them, and now I will chain break. And in doing so, I will break the boss and get a couple more extra turns in there. So normally, if you're able to go ahead and charge right here, and if you get full incarnate, I would definitely just do a 4-team incarnate. But as you guys see, I'm only at 71.8 because I do not have a charge buffer, nor do I have enough dark units that charge to build it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and bring this Kirito in. I'm just gonna save and wait to incarnate the next set with my Eydis. So I do want to bring in my Eugeo to charge here. And then I will for sure bring in my Eydis and go ahead and heal these guys. Actually, I was supposed to bring in my Kirito to charge him, to heal him too, but I did not, so it's okay. We'll go ahead and just assault here. And so what we'll end up doing, since I made that slight mistake, is I will just go ahead and have Yuuki heal. And so what the boss is gonna do is he's gonna AoE fail and then use Maul, which targets the highest HP unit two times actually. So it's both separate attacks, so he should be doing it on Alice and then my Eugeo, who should be able to easily tank that. And we'll go ahead and incarnate here, and that pushes the boss back a little bit, which is great. So we'll be able to heal everyone up nicely. So of course we're gonna say yes. Again, Eydis, we're gonna heal, attack, or assault. And so what the boss does next is he actually does an AoE, which will minus 20% incarnate, as well as charge up 170% again, I believe. Or no, I think he actually does the AoE and then a maul, or a lunge, or a single target, and it's random. So I will say that we will go ahead and just keep this group in, heal him to full here, and because he ends up doing the that incarnate minus, there's no point in charging here, and then he'll target someone. Sweet, he targeted Yuki and it's a miss. Perfect. Can't ask anything better for that. Okay, so now what the boss does here is he actually does the he does another debuff, AoE debuff, and it does stack, so Alice will get hit by it again, and then he charges for 170%. So what I want to do is, for sure, I will chain charge, but I want everyone healed to as much as possible, because I do not like anyone almost being dead. But one really important thing I will do is I will actually swap out the Alice here and put in Raios. That way I can bring him, and then I can buff him, because I do not want Alice to be debuffed again. And I guess technically this is preventable if you just don't open up with Alice like I did, but I did, so oh well. So what happens here is the boss does that, and I believe he does what he did last time, where he will end up doing a failed AoE, and then he does maul twice, which again targets the highest HP unit. Okay, so let's go ahead and break him here. Okay, so again, I definitely want to bring in Kirito, who I will go ahead and just charge with here. Alice will pop this to full, and I think we will go ahead and just leave Eugeo. Actually, we will... Do I need to heal Kirito? I don't think I need to heal Kirito, because I want Eugeo and Alice to tank, because Alice will easily survive and Eugeo is not debuffed. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, there goes that. So it will be Alice and Eugeo. Perfect. Everyone's healthy and alive. And so we most definitely want to do an incarnate here, but looking at the problem is I was hoping that I can have Eydis have another turn so she can AoE heal again. But we'll go ahead and see how this goes. I actually meant to bring in Yuki, but that's okay. Alright. Because what the boss is going to do this time is he's going to AoE, and then he's going to do one maul, but I think it's the one where he targets a random unit, and then he does another AoE debuff. So let's hope that this works out. I feel like I should heal. It's okay. And I think even if the boss kills someone, we have enough leeway to use one heal anyway, at least one heal. So it should be okay. So, highest HP. Wait, it said highest HP. So because highest HP, that should have been... That's so dumb. With the highest HP, it should have been Alice or Eydis. So that was dumb that that happened. Okay. Sure. Okay, that's a little upsetting. So we'll just attack the boss. And there's the debuff. But it doesn't matter because the fight is over. Okay. Okay, so that was really dumb. I'm pretty sure that that said that it targeted the highest HP unit. Alright. Anyways, so we got the boss to about... Looks like he has a little over 50% HP. We definitely want to use at least one recover, because we do want that Eugeo, because I do not have another 4-star charger that's available, I believe. And so instead of Alice, we will go ahead and just place Eugeo this time, because this, regardless of what happens to Eugeo or Yuki, this is their very last run, so it's okay if they die, but we need them to be as useful as possible. And I believe the boss does about only 3,000 damage, so everyone should be able to survive. Alright. So if I mess up, I will obviously be resetting quite a bit, but let's hope all is well. So again, we will for sure open up with this heal. And then we will have Kirito go. We will have Eugeo. Actually, we will change it up a bit. And we will do this. And then we'll actually just have Eugeo heal Kirito. This way Kirito survives. Oh, he goes again. Okay. Sure. I like that, I guess. So we'll go ahead and charge anyway. Level 80 Eugeo, guys, trying to be MVP for the fight. Alright. Highest HP. And then charge. Alright, same thing like last time. So we'll bring in Alice. Make her wait. Eydis. Eydis. And then we will chain break. Break. Give us plenty of turns. And again, we'll do exactly what we did last time. Or attempt to do what we did last time. So, because the boss is gonna maul twice, we actually want... We want probably Yuki in here. Do we want... Was it Yuki? I don't remember how we did it. But I know this is where Kirito buffs. Okay. And I think we need Kirito still for charging. I think that that heal from Eugeo actually messed us up a little bit. Okay, I will go ahead and change things up and just see. I want to heal Kirito too. Okay, we'll do this because the important thing is to buff both Eydis and Alice. We definitely want to fill up to... Oh, I think that's the problem now. We can't. Oh yeah, I made a big mistake. Alright. It's alright. By doing this, I believe he's gonna end up targeting Eydis and Owlet. Oh, he killed Eugeo. Okay. Alright. Oh wow. Double dodge. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do this. And I believe this is where the boss uses the lunge as well as the AoE and the single target. So we will for sure heal, attack, and assault. Alright, so I believe we do not even want to charge yet because the boss ends up breaking 20% anyway. So we can actually change it up a little bit again, and we'll go ahead and have Alice go here. Does he get 2 turns? He does not get 2 turns. I was hoping for 2 turns. So he does not. But there's no point in that. Okay, that's fine. Wow, MVP Yuuki. So some people might be really upset that that happened because she just kept missing the boss missed everything on her. But of course, obviously, if that were to happen, then you can heal, etc., etc. Because we already break buffed Alice, I don't want her in there, and this will be the last time I need Raios, so it's okay if he gets hurt or even dies, but he obviously should not be dead from this because it's going to be the debuff as well as the charge. And because that debuff is in play, we can actually go ahead and do this. Charge up the full. And then we will chain break. Okay, I am like almost 100% sure that the boss will not die. So we are going to go ahead and just pop this in, and we will just have Eydis attack, as well as have Yuuki attack. Now he's gonna maul twice, where everyone should survive. And then this incarnate should finish him off. I believe that Raios actually ends up doing more damage than Kirito. I'm hoping that this does not kill the boss, as in the actual incarnate. Okay, perfect, because I need everyone to be healed. Or at least Alice and Eydis. Okay. So, Alice, Raios, heal, and now the boss should be dead. Alright, that was a little clunky, but we were able to get it. Thank God for not having to reset it all, so it works out in the end. Boom, there it goes, guys. How many turns was that? 87. Whoa, I actually got S this time. Sweet. I was not expecting to get an S. Alright. Perfect. There it goes. 2 tries on the boss. Alright. And I will go ahead and stop the video here, but I'll make another and I'll separate them so that I end up doing these fights for you guys. Okay, all right, thank you guys, and look forward to continuing watching. Until next time.